Hello everybody, welcome back to Ordinary Adventures. On today's adventure, we're leaving the house. We're going to a restaurant, but we're not just going to any restaurant. Where are we going?
We're going to a fictional restaurant. We're going to Mooby's, which you may know from Kevin Smith's movies. He does like the Jay and Silent Bob series of films. So like Mallrats, Dogma, Clerks. Mooby's originally appeared in Dogma. You might remember that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck went there. It was like to their headquarters, and it was kind of like a Mickey Mouse like icon. So it was like a Disney like company. But they also own fast food restaurants. In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, you might remember Jay used the internet computer, like the kiosk, to yell at some people online. And in Clerks 2, that's where the whole movie is set, is in a Mooby's fast food franchise restaurant. And also interesting and worth noting is that this is created by the same people that's done a lot of pop-ups in Hollywood. They did the Saved by the Max pop-up, which was a Saved by the Bell pop-up. We went there. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of like Instagram-worthy locations to take photos and stuff like that. But this is happening during a pandemic. They didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
It was planned before that, but they own the space. They spent all the money to build out all these like Instagram things.
Uh-huh.
How is that going to work?
I don't know.
Come with us on this adventure.
The Mooby's pop-up location is located in West Hollywood here at the West Hollywood Gateway Shopping Center. And it should be noted that you can't just like come up and go inside. You actually have to go online, place an order, place a reservation for a pickup time, and then you could come get your food. Just like everywhere else in the world, they have social distancing markers. These are kind of cute because they say, keep a cow apart, snoochie boochies. Snoochie boochies. Keep a cow apart. Got it. Right when you first walk in, right by the front door, they sell a bunch of exclusive Mooby's merchandise. They have Jay and Silent Bob stuff. They have some generic stuff, but they have some stuff that's specific to just this location, like some t-shirts. They even have a face mask. They even have the social distancing markers on the floor. I guess, wow, a cow's pretty big. I didn't know a cow was that long.
When you come and pick up your order at Mooby's, you get a chance to take your photo in some of the iconic Kevin Smith locations. Right now, I am in the Mooby's pickup window, so I can serve you your food.
Oh, didn't see you there. Just hanging out in front of probably the most like iconic locations. Out of all the photo ops in here, I feel like this one is like the coolest because it looks like the real deal. This is of course from Clerks and a bunch of other movies. Yeah, so you can come out here and just kind of like hang out, chill, get your photo.
And they also have RST Video, which is the video store that was right next to Quick Stop. And in the latest film, it turned into a big chicken restaurant called the Cock Smoker.
At first, I wasn't sure what was going on over here, but these are actually from the movie Mallrats, which are pretty iconic. Popular Girl and the Fashionable Male, two really cool shops that you could get your photo in front of here.
You don't remember Ben Affleck's character worked at Fashionable Male and Mallrats?
Oh, you work at the Fashionable Mail, don't you? Yeah, so?
I know, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but yeah, Fashionable Male. So when you come to pick up your meal, you have time to look around here, and they actually sell like beers and to-go cocktails in like these little bags. And then the beers actually have the Mooby's logo on them. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. We didn't get any today, but for next time, maybe we'll get some. Got it.
So Mooby's is set to run until the end of July. They might extend it. Right now, you cannot eat in the dining room, but they do have a patio area. There's a chance that they could open the dining room if, the state allows it. For right now, it's just a pick up and go scenario. We have our food, so let's go home and try it.
Yeah, let's go. Can't wait to take off my mask.
Okay, so we're back home now. It was really hot in there.
It was really hot.
I couldn't even have my glasses on. My glasses were fogging up.
Yeah.
And you had to do a lot of the heavy lifting. And we had a very limited amount of time.
Yeah, it was kind of like, okay, you have 10 minutes and then get out.
Yeah.
So, and the music was really loud. So we just figured, let's take everything, bring it home.
I wish I could have taken some more time with like those photo opportunities. I wanted to show you some photos of me when I was younger. I went to this thing called Vulgarathon, and here's me with Kevin Smith. It was like a screening of his films. It was in Red Bank, New Jersey. There's me in front of the actual Quick Stop.
Wow.
The real one in
I didn't
Red Bank.
even know that was a real place. That's cool.
That's where he worked, and overnight he shot the movie Clerks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like while he was working there and they didn't know that he was shooting a movie?
No, they knew.
Oh.
But he'd work during the day and then shoot the movie overnight.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and here's me and my friends Slade and Luke in front of RST Video.
You guys are so cool. Was that a real place too?
Yeah,
wow.
Right next door.
Wow.
All real places. Here's me with Dante from Clerks inside Jane Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is a comic book store that is actually in, like, it has a TV show around it, right? So,
wow, you even had a Jay and Silent Bob shirt on. You're a big fan.
And that's me with Randall right there.
Cool.
So anyways, I just wanted to show some embarrassing photos of me.
That's so funny.
Dated 2002, maybe?
The year I was graduating high school.
Crazy, a long time ago. Anyways, now that we're back home, I'm curious to try out some of this food because I will admit that when we went to the Saved by the Max pop-up, it was a fun experience. I'm glad we did it. We got a lot of photos. We hung out with friends, but the food was left a little to be desired.
It was a little iffy.
Yeah. They've done a couple pop-ups since then. They did a Breaking Bad pop-up. They did a
Good Burger pop-up.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to go to either of those because it was one of those things where I booked up so quick and then like by the time we wanted to go, like we couldn't go anymore. So I'm actually really happy we get to try this stuff. And it actually looks pretty good. Like it looks like legit like fast food, but like a little bit elevated. I believe it's $30
per person.
Per person, and that includes, you know, an entree and a side, so like a burger and fries.
Yeah, and when you get there, you can add on non-hot entrees and sides.
Yeah, they have some desserts and like some alcohol and a bunch of other stuff, but we only got like the main dishes here.
You know what? I want to try this chicken sandwich.
That looks really good. I'm like actually surprised.
And this is called the Cock Smoker. So I guess this is the sandwich that is sold at the restaurant that replaced RST Video. I haven't seen the new Jane Silent Bob movie.
A chicken restaurant replaced it?
Yeah, called Cock Smoker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to watch the new movie.
I mean, it makes sense because if you think about it, RST Video was a VHS rental place. Netflix has put them out of business. So.
Is it good?
It's actually very tender. I don't know what the sauce is on here, but it's really good. It's a lot of coleslaw, some pickles. Do you want to take a bite of this?
Sure.
It's dripping.
Yeah, it looks very messy. It's really good.
Yeah, and the bun is kind of fluffy. It reminds me of the bun that they use at Popeyes. It's like very soft and fluffy.
This reminds me a lot of the Popeye sandwich, except, I mean, the chicken and the bun are what remind me of it. The other flavors don't.
Yeah.
But this is a quality chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I'd give it 4 out of 5 Peters.
This probably gets like, yeah, around the same. 4 out of 5.
It's not quite hollowing rice. I mean, who is?
Yeah. No, I don't think it even compares. But yeah. I decided to order the cow tipper burger, which is, from the looks of it, just looks like a cheeseburger. I don't know.
But it looks like a good cheeseburger. It doesn't look like a fast food cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It looks like a hearty.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry too. Let's try it. There's like 3 patties. Was not expecting it. That's why it's so like thick looking. Just be prepared if you're ordering this. It's like a huge chunk of meat.
Interestingly, the buns here are different than the chicken bun. This feels like more like a McDonald's patty bun.
It tastes like a McDonald's hamburger, but like a little bit better.
It's good.
It's really good.
Give it like 3.5 out of 5 Peters.
It's probably gets like a 4 out of 5 for me.
And for my side, I decided to get the Hater Tots, which I think is something in the new movie. But it's basically just potato tots.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a tots connoisseur here.
I was going to say, I heard that you were a connoisseur of tots.
Can't go wrong with tots.
Would I spend $8 for an extra sided tots? Probably not. But these are deep fried, to perfection. They're very tasty.
I don't think there's like any seasoning on it other than like maybe a salt. But so
they're really good.
Solid tots.
Yeah.
I give it like a 3.5 out of 5 Peters for the tots.
Wow. You're harsh when it comes to tots. These are good. They get a 5. As far as tater tots, they're perfectly cooked in my opinion.
There's nothing wrong with them. I just think that there's nothing exceptional.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Well,
they're solid tots. This one you're excited about.
Yes. I got the onion rings. They're called One Ring to Rule Them All.
Which is a reference to...
It was in Clerks 2, right?
Yeah.
When they were fighting over Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, I believe.
Yeah.
One ring to rule them all.
Randall. One ring to rule them all.
I remember loving, that was my favorite scene of the whole movie.
It looks like they got different sizes.
Yeah, these actually look really good.
Okay, cheers. Yeah. 5 out of 5.
Wow, these are exceptional.
You know what these reminded me of? If you've ever had Fat Burger's onion rings, they're homemade. And actually, when you order them, when you're like, I'm ordering some onion rings, the guy at the register will yell to the chef, "Homemade!" That's what happens.
He yells, "Homie?"
Homemade.
Oh, homemade.
They go, "Homemade!" That's what they do. And I love Fat Burger's onion rings. These remind me of those.
I don't know. I guess I've never had Fat Burger's onion rings. Now I really want to try them. I don't know. These are just exceptional. They're not they're beer battered, or I don't know what they're battered in. I shouldn't claim to know what they're battered in, but they're just deep fried to perfection, just like the tots. I feel like I wish I had even more in this little container.
You should note that we got our meal in this little Happy Meal box, which has a little sticker on it. I wish they could have actually professionally printed some Mooby's
Oh yeah,
Happy Meal
Yeah.
kind of boxes. This feels a little cheap.
I don't know, but I everything was conveniently packaged in this little container. They just handed it to you and you were on your way. I don't know. I feel
food's good. It's a fun you can get some fun Instagram photos.
I feel like the only thing I could compare it to is that Saved by the Max experience that we went to, and I'd say that I enjoyed this experience more.
Yeah, the food is steps above that in my opinion. It is a little bit weird. Saved by the Max, when you were sitting in Saved by the Max, it felt like you were in the Max from Saved by the Bell. And here, it's just kind of a combination of a bunch of different locations. And it doesn't ever really feel like I'm in Mooby's, which is this McDonald's fast food restaurant.
Oh, that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
So it's the food is better, but the atmosphere of Saved by the Max was better. So maybe it's I don't know. I'd say definitely check it out, especially if you're a Kevin Smith fan, if you like some good, greasy fast food.
Yeah, no, I recommend it, but that is my plus and minuses of the whole experience.
I can agree with that.
If you want to see some of our previous food adventures, we'll put a link right over there. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you on the next adventure.